Yo, what is up, everybody? Gelolo with another video, y'all, and we're gonna be talking about the playoffs and my predictions for the second round of the playoffs. Yeah, man, I got a newer setup now. I changed my new webcam, so hopefully this one's a lot better. I could change it to 4K resolution, but right now I think the resolution it's on looks a lot better. But it autofocus and things just like that. But yeah, man, hopefully it looks a lot better. And then I got this microphone. Hopefully it sounds a lot better too. Just all my other stuff was outdated. From the last reaction video, I could just tell it was a lot worse. And yeah, let's get into the predictions. To start off, we got the Pacers and the Cavaliers. Pacers won the first round, of course, that's why they're here. Same thing as Cavaliers. The Heat whooped the Bulls, and the Pacers handled business with the Bucks without Dame. But as the time this was recording, the Pacers are up 2-0, stole both of the home games. And it's not looking good for Cleveland. It seemed like they were not as healthy. They had three of their players hurt: DeAndre Hunter, Darius Garland, and Yvonne Mobley, which was bad. But they were still able to hold a pretty huge lead. The Pacers came back both games when they had a decent lead, which is concerning. Donovan Mitchell seems a little banged up, which is not good either. So, yeah, and the Pacers have been looking good, to be honest. We can look at the stats here. Halliburton is averaging double-double, 18 and 10.7 or 18 and 11. Siakam's playing solid, 18 points. Miles Turner's playing really good, 16. Like, no one's averaging crazy stats on this team, but there's a lot of players in the double digits, as you can see right here. There's about 6 players in double digits, which is really crazy. Miles Turner has been a decent rebound. Everyone's been decently rebounding. Even Halliburton's getting 6 rebounds a game as a guard, which is really impressive. And then for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell's doing his thing, cooking in the playoffs like he always does. Just never can find a way, just get over the hump. So Donovan Mitchell averaging 29, Garland with 24, Mobley with 17, and DeAndre Hunter averages 12 points. And all three of them players are out, and they were up by almost 20, which is actually really good, to be honest, since they're losing how many points? 24 plus 17 plus 12 points a game. So whatever that adds up to, 40 something points. Probably even 50, which is a lot, but they still lost, which at the end of the day is it don't matter, you're playing to win. But with my prediction, I got the Pacers winning in 6. I think the Cavs will step it up, and the Pacers will win in 6 anyways, though. I think Cavaliers will win Game 5 at home and still either Game 3 or Game 4 from Indiana. But I got the Pacers in 6. And then next off, we got the Celtics versus the Knicks, as you can see right here. This will be a good series. Celtics are 2nd seed, Knicks are 3rd seed. It's going to be a good series, I feel like. Tatum always doing his thing in the playoffs, averaging 29 and 12 a game, which is really good. Turning up in the playoffs other than Game 1. It was a rough game for the Celtics. They missed a lot of threes. They missed more threes than what the New York Knicks has attempted, which is also really concerning. But as you can see right here, Jaylen Brown's averaging 23 a game. Derek White playing his role amazing, 18 points a game. Can never complain with that. Drew Holiday, 12 points, which don't sound crazy, but he's a defender, facilitating kind of guard. And Porzingis is 10 points a game, but I was able to watch the full game, but I heard that Porzingis was out of the game. I'm not sure if he was injured or he tweaked something or something was wrong with him, but we got the Knicks right here too. Jalen Brunson is going insane, averaging 31 points a game. He's probably the best player in the playoffs right now, to be honest. Clutch shot after clutch shot, scoring on will. No one's stopping him. No one has been able to slow him down, at least. This Knicks team could be very lethal. Jalen Brunson keeps playing like this. Also, Brunson averages 8 assists, so he's passing the ball too. He's not just scoring the whole time. And OG Anunoby playing really good too. He's leading in steals, and he's also averaging 19 a game, which is really good for him. And Karl Anthony Towns is also at 19 and 10, double-double, which is solid. I feel like if Towns could step up a little bit, I'm not saying he's playing bad, but if he steps up a little bit, I could see the Knicks knocking out the Celtics in 6 games. If Towns gets a little more, maybe like 22, 23 a game, just a little step up. Even the same thing goes from Cal Bridges or Josh Hart. If Josh Hart goes to 15 a game and Bridges goes to 16 or 17, like if those players step up a little bit, I could see the Knicks winning in 5 or 6 games. But just because of the talent the Celtics had, the most complete team they have, probably the most complete team in the league. They have the sixth man of the year, a really good bench, 1 through 10, all amazing players. I bet some of the bench players would probably be starters for some NBA teams right now. But yeah, I personally have the Celtics winning in 7. Really close series, but I think the Celtics are going to pull it off in 7. And the reason is Celtics just a better shooting team, better defending, and or I don't know, Knicks are also a good defensive team. You could take that hand to hand, but I think the Celtics are just got a little more in them, which will make them get over the hump for Game 7. So me personally, I have the Pacers and the Celtics in the NBA Finals, and I'll do a prediction from later on when the series is going. So now let's get to the Western Conference. Now we got the first seed Oklahoma City Thunder versus the 4th seed Denver Nuggets. I'm a Nuggets fan, but I'm going to come into this the less biased possible. But as you can see back here, I got all the Nugget stuff before I'm redoing my room. I've been had this room style since I was a little kid, so I'm about to redo my room a little bit, make it look more better. But yeah, I'm currently a Nuggets fan, always been a Nuggets fan. And the Thunder are a good team. They're the first for a reason. 68-14, that's ridiculous. Smacking teams by 20 over and over again. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can arguably be the MVP. Same as Jokic, but that can go hand in hand. Like, if Jokic wins, of course I'm going to be happy as a Nuggets fan. But if Shai wins, like, yeah, I just me being a fan, I think Jokic deserves it more just because of the stats. But I wouldn't be mad if Shai gets it either. He's having a remarkable season, leading his team to first in the whole entire NBA. But currently, the Nuggets are up 1-0, stole a game from the Thunder. I think this is going to be a really good series, and I'm going to try saying this with the least bias possible, but there's nobody who's going to stop Jokic. And at most, it's going to be Isaiah Hartenstein slowing him down, which I don't know if that's possible. Jokic had 42 and 22 or something like that, which is ridiculous. And SGA almost had a triple-double too, so I think it's going to be a battle of the two MVPs. The Thunder are a really good defensive team. They can also shoot the ball from the corner and catch and shoot the ball too. I just think the Nuggets have a little more experience. Well, they do because they won a championship. They've been in plenty of playoffs. And OKC is still a young team. I could see OKC winning a championship in the next 1 to 3 years. Or if not this year too, they're already contenders. But in the next few years, if they don't lose any key pieces and keep their good players, like, they could win the finals for sure. But me personally, of my prediction, I think the Nuggets are going to win in 7. I'm sorry to sound biased, but I think the Nuggets got it in 7 just because of their experience. I feel like they'll play a little harder. I feel like with all the firings of the GM and the head coach, I feel like DA or David Adelman's doing a really good job with the team. He has a winning record since then. And I feel like he's been doing good as a coach. Yeah, everyone's been counting out Denver like, oh, they don't have Michael Malone. They don't have the GM. The locker room's screwed. But I don't know. The locker room seems motivated. It seems like they got a fire lit under them that they want something, trying to prove something, which is good, man. Aaron Gordon's stepping up amazing. And even players like the Thunder, like J-Dub, amazing player. He's an all-star this year. The Thunder have 2 all-stars. The Nuggets only have 1 all-star. So Shai for sure has better pieces around Jokic, I personally think. Like Chet Holmgren is a top 5 power forward. If not, probably top 3. Alex Caruso's a really good defender. Hartenstein's a good defender. Aaron Wiggins can catch and shoot the ball. Dort is a defender. Isaiah Joe can catch and shoot. Like, they're a solid team. I just feel like the Thunder lack scoring because other than SGA, J-Dub, and Chet, no one's really been scoring a lot. Other than Game 1, Alex Caruso did have a really good game. But other than that, no one's really scoring. Where I feel like the starting 5 for Denver is like really strong, but our bench is weak. All we have is points coming off Westbrook and Watson once in a while, but that's anywhere from 3 to 8 points, 2 to 8 points. So our bench is really terrible. But looking at the Nuggets stats, Jokic's averaging 26.2 13 rebounds, and 9.6 assists, averaging a block and 2 steals, which is good too. I feel like his defense has stepped up also. For Jokic, known for being a lazy defender, I feel like his defense is getting a lot better. He can steal the ball too, but I think that's just because the playoffs is on. Murray had like one playoff Murray game, but other than that, he's been giving us a consistent 20 points a game, so I can't complain. As you can see right here, he's averaging 22.6 points a game, which is solid. Aaron Gordon stepping up big time. His stats are even better. In the regular season, I think they were like 14 points, 13 points. Gordon's now averaging 19 points in the playoffs. Gordon's been a lot better shooter this year, and I don't know if he's playing hard because of his brother, rest in peace, but yeah, Gordon's been amazing shooter. He can cut to the basket. He like can do a little bit of everything thinking about it. He has a mid-range. He could shoot. He could play in the post. He's a good defender. Gordon, like you can put Gordon anywhere and he'll do good. Like if the Nuggets didn't have Gordon, I don't even know where we would be at. And one thing, man, Westbrook's been playing amazing. 14 points off the bench. This is reminding me of like Bruce Brown numbers last year. I know he can't shoot as well as Bruce Brown, but Russell Westbrook's been playing really good. I feel like Westbrook's like interesting. He's like really good, but he has those moments where he does Westbrook things like silly turnovers or shooting over the hoop, but it's whatever. That's just a thing you kind of have to take and deal with him. And he's doing decent. Maybe I feel like he could shoot the ball, be a little more aggressive offensively, but his defense has been immaculate, so I'm not mad at all at CB. And Porter's been disappointing. He's a starter and he's averaging 9.8 per game. I know his shoulders hurt, but if he's really hurting that bad, like it kind of sucks because like we need him to catch and shoot in the corner at times, and he can't. He hasn't been shooting that well. We could look at he is shooting 40% from 3 actually, but I'd be watching all the playoff games. I've watched all the playoff games. Porter's just not been it. Other than Game 7 and I believe that was Game 5 possibly. Those are like his only like good games. So I hope he gets better and steps up because we could use him. And then drops all the way down to Watson, which I'm not mad. Watson's just been going in for defense, hasn't been scoring. He's been doing some dumb stuff, but he's just young. He's just a young player, so there's nothing to complain about. And Julian Strawther, man, hasn't been playing at all. I don't know if it's because of his injury he had before the end of the season. He's not back in full speed, or I don't know what it is. But I personally like Julian Strawther because he brings offense off the bench. He's the best shooter off the bench. He can shoot the 3. His defense is pretty inconsistent. Some days I see him play good defense. Some days he's just man. But Julian Strawther had decent minutes, even though he only had 2 points for Game 1 against the Thunder. He did really good, actually. He played pretty good defense. He had that one good layup. Wasn't doing nothing dumb. No silly turnovers. Wasn't missing layups. And, yeah, the Nuggets just other than that 5, there's just nobody else, to be honest. From the 5, from CB, Russell Westbrook, Aaron Gordon, Murray, and Jokic, like, it's pretty tough. But for my prediction, I have the Nuggets winning in 7. I feel like just their experience is going to take them. If I haven't said that earlier, just a reminder. But yeah, I personally got the Nuggets. Last but not least, this series was really interesting. The Warriors took Game 1. But Steph Curry is also out with a hamstring strain. Who knows how long that's going to take. He's for sure probably out for Game 2. But I think it really sucks because it depends when he comes back. I feel like if he comes back Game 3, that'll be amazing. I don't know if that's possible, but Curry needs to come back by like Game 5 the latest, because I feel like it's different when you're a team and you start with Curry, because the Wolves were game planning around Curry, and since he got hurt, like we have Buddy Hield playing a significant past few games, stepping up big time, as you can see right here. Buddy Hield's only averaging 12 a game, but if you look at his last couple of games, it's been a lot better. Surprisingly, Draymond Green has actually been playing really good in the playoffs. Really good defense. The past couple games, too, he's been stepping up just like Buddy Hield. Jimmy Butler's averaging 18. He's playing his role, playing solid. Jimmy Butler's stats would probably go up, and Curry was the leading scorer with 22. But this team is like, they're a solid built team. Like starting 5, they could play defense. They could shoot the ball. I just want Podemski to step it up. I feel like Podemski's been all right this so far in the playoffs. If he can hit some more shots, that'll be a major factor. I feel like if Podemski steps up, the Warriors could still win the series without Curry. So Podemski, if he steps up a little bit, Buddy Hield, if he continues to step up, same thing as Draymond Green. Maybe if I could see some good minutes out of Moses Moody and Gary Payton, because they have a solid bench too. Like everyone on that bench is even, can catch and shoot, play defense, other than Gary Payton, pretty much. Like they're a solid team. Quentin Post has been solid too. I know he barely came up. He's more of a more recent kind of player who went up in the NBA, but solid team, man. And the Wolves, Anthony Edwards being Anthony Edwards, 26 points. Can't complain. Julius Randle has been doing really good in the playoffs. 21 points, 21, 5, and 5. It's really, really good. 22, 5, and 5 pretty much when you round up. And then one thing I give a lot of credit for, Jaden McDaniels and Naz Reid. Naz Reid's been playing amazing off the bench. Shooting the ball, wow. Shooting the ball, amazing. Same as Jaden McDaniels. He's been catching and shooting the ball when it's open, when it's smart. Always been a good defender. Jaden McDaniels has been stepping up big time. DiVincenzo has been, decent all over the place. Mike Conley's just there for defense purposes. Facilitate the ball. But, yeah, I think this Wolves team is interesting because they lost Towns, but Julius Randle is doing just as good as Towns would have, so I feel like they're just as good of a team. Their bench is a little better with DiVincenzo now. They're a solid team still. I could see them going to the NBA Finals. That's what I find interesting because I feel like in the West, any of the 4 teams go to the Finals. I feel like I could see the Thunder in the Finals. I could see the Nuggets in the Finals. I could see the Wolves in the Finals. And if Curry comes back, I could see him in the Finals. But this is hard because I feel like with Curry, it could be anywhere. So I feel like if Curry is gone, if he's gone for the series or if he's gone after Game 5, I think I have the Wolves winning in 6. I think they'll pull one game away without Curry. If Curry is out the whole series, I think. But I got the Wolves in 6 if Curry's out in the series. But if Curry comes back soon enough, I could see the Warriors winning in 7. I think it'll come down to the wire, Game 7. Curry hits some clutch shots. Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green will clutch defense. And I could see the Warriors winning in 7. But if Curry's not out, I got the Wolves in 6. I feel like Jimmy Butler will go off one game, and that's the only reason why they'll get one more game in the series. But, yeah, man, that is it. Those are all my predictions. So from the bracket, I had the Nuggets going against the Warriors if Curry comes back before Game 5. But if he doesn't, I see the Nuggets and Wolves in the finals. And then I have the Cavs and the Pacers in the finals. Or no, not the Cavs and the Pacers in the finals. I'm sorry. I meant the Pacers and the Celtics in the finals. Over some close series also. And we'll go from there, man. That is it for the video. These are all my predictions. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. If I said anything wrong or if y'all think I'm tripping, if anything, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully, again, this quality is a lot better. But I'm going to start to post more videos. I finished all my finals assignments, so I'll be good to go. And yeah, man, that is about it. Time to start the summer YouTube grind. And I hope y'all enjoy. Hit the subscribe, bell, do all them things, because it's time to get back. Time to get back to the grind that I've been wanting to do for years, man. So yeah, have a good night, y'all. God bless. Peace out.